Welcome to Fanfiction Reading, episode... What is it now? 3? Yeah. We didn't have enough money in the budget to afford a laptop for me this time around, so we're just going to be using Big Cheese's laptop over here, but that's fine. We're going to get through this episode, probably.
Yeah.
With these great fanfictions that we have lined up. Cheese, what are our fanfictions tonight?
Our first category is Gummy Bears. Our second category is Metal Gear.
I should say really fast that we know a surprising amount about Metal Gear. We know too much about Metal Gear. We know nothing about Gummy Bears.
Nope.
We watched half of one episode, and we just stopped after that because it just got out of hand. Well, let's get on to our first category of Gummy Bears.
Oh. For our Gummy Bear category, heads is what sends a dying lily to the lake, and tails is drums of war. It's what sends a dying lily to the lake.
No! No! We're reading how great Drums of War would have been. We really wanted Drums of War.
Well, coin chose.
Yeah. Fate wants us to read it, so we'll read it. Oh my gosh, I'm reading first?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, what sends a dying lily to the lake?
Here's your quarter.
Oh, thank you. When I was a wee tot in elementary school, if asked what I planned on doing when I turned 21, I honestly would have said anything I'm about to tell you. What? That's a really weird time. I don't know. I probably would have told you that I hope to be in school or working at my grandfather's museum. Heck, if I was feeling particularly hopeful that day, I might have even said I wanted to be married to
Who's the narrator?
We haven't been introduced to the narrator. I think the description said something about suicide, though, so I'm kind of disappointed that
Be married to one of the new kids on the block. Is this a female?
I don't know. Is this a gummy bear?
Is this a female gummy bear or a male gummy bear?
I think this is a human that gets stuck in the gummy bear world. I think that's what the
This
description
keep on reading.
But, oh yeah. But, no matter what went through my head back then, never in a million years could I, or would I, have told you I wanted what really happened on my 21st birthday?
I want to read that. I mean, who can honestly say that when they're supposed to be having a day full of friends, fun, and a potential alcohol poisoning?
Gummy bears are getting alcohol
Oh no. They actually went on a walk. Had to hide from a bunch of whole schoolmates. He had to bleep that out instead.
Oh yeah.
Cuss word right there. It's a cuss word.
Oh jeez. I didn't realize it was rated T.
And somehow ended up blasted with some kind of magical spell into the actual Middle Ages.
What? This came out of nowhere.
This does not sound like a dying lily. This sounds more like Drums of War. And on top of that, trampled by ogres. This is not...
We're not jumping into this. This is like the first part.
Only to run into a group of several multicolored bears.
So this is humans in the gummy bear world.
Wearing clothes. Yeah, it was pretty unbelievable. And this is coming from someone who were actually there.
Just drop my quarter.
I guess I should really start at the beginning if I expect you to believe any of this. So here we go. This is a story of how I, Margaret Annabelle Thorne, came to be friends with the gummy bears. I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
Tricia Sanders and Eddie Yearwood, the king of our college's most well-known fraternity, and his girlfriend, the richest man in what? His girlfriend is the richest man in Compton's daughter? And his girlfriend, the richest man in Compton's daughter.
Just move on.
We're walking my way. It wasn't that I...
Wait a minute, there's a period. And it says we're walking my way.
Whatever.
What?
It wasn't that I was starstruck. Oh no. It was quite the opposite. I hated Tricia and Eddie.
What? Why?
I'm not hearing a lot of gummy bears. Trisha and I had been friends in
Trisha and
elementary
Eddie
school.
might be gone.
Oh! Oh.
I don't know.
Treat or treated each other, the whole shebang. But during middle school, when she became pretty and ascended to popularity and I was still just me, she decided that it was too good to be true, an ugly little magazine, and if it wasn't just...
I didn't pick up any of that. I tried to back up, or turn tail and run. Unfortunately, as though smelling my fear, their eyes focused on me, and the two terrors began in my direction. Hey Maggie! Trish's voice was a mix of saccharine and poison. What?
It's saccharine and poison?
I'm not.
Okay.
I refused to look at her. What do you want, Trisha? I didn't mean to be snappy. That was a total lie. I meant it. And if I could, I would have done it again. That's not even bad. No.
Not hearing a lot of suicide so far.
She feigned a hurt expression. Jeez! Can't I say hi to an old friend on her birthday? You can. In fact, why don't you go find one and wish her a happy birthday for me? Her feelings are getting hurt right now.
I don't feel anything.
I'm feeling something. Trisha ignored my raging snark. And continued. So how's the birthday girl? On her way to the docks to see... Oh. What? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You can't go see your grandpa's museum anymore. I trembled with rage. Nobody was allowed to bring that up. She smiled maliciously and went in for the kill. What?
I have no idea what's even...
Words kill, man. But hey, the lake should be unfrozen by now. Maybe you can go down there like you did last... What?
Go down into the lake? Are we at the suicide part now?
If you really do it this time, maybe you can get to spend your birthday with him after all.
He's at the bottom of the lake?
I don't know.
She's trying to spend time...
How much did we miss?
We skipped like 4 paragraphs, and now her grandpa's at the bottom of the lake. And she wants to visit him at the bottom of the lake.
What sends a dying lily to the lake?
Oh, the title! I get it!
Why a lily? Her name's not Lily, it's Margaret Annabelle Thorne.
I think it's a metaphor.
Is this in the Gummi Bear world?
No.
Or is she getting there?
She gets to the Gummi Bear world through the lake portal, I bet. That was the absolute final straw. I'm normally a peaceful person. I try to stay out of people's way. When they mess with me, I usually shrug it off, or combat it with biting sarcasm. But that had taken it too far. First off, she dares to mention my grandpa in a bad way. Yeah, tell it, Trisha, when she has no right to talk about him at all. And secondly...
Wait, where?
And I'm right here.
Why did you say tell it, Trisha?
I thought
that was
yeah,
really...
I'm like, tell it, Trisha, or whoever's talking, I already forget her name.
I forget too.
Yeah.
Her name's not Lily, it's Margaret Annabelle Thorne.
And secondly, she brings up what happened last year.
What happened?
I don't know.
Interrupt.
I've been told and called some pretty horrible things in my life.
Oh my god.
I've been told and called some pretty horrible things in my life.
Poor thing.
And all of them I could deal with. But nearly everyone had the decency to avoid mentioning that.
I'm not just gonna stand by and watch Trisha powder.
I don't know.
We gotta do something.
Oh wait, this is only...
Bully!
We're giving up all our energy on this episode. We're gonna have nothing left
Yeah.
on episode 4.
Oh, apparently Trisha didn't know decency was something that even she was required to possess a small amount of... I froze in my tracks a moment. Every cell in my body clenched.
Wait.
Pure hatred. After what...
Clenched with hatred?
Yes. After what seemed like forever, I whirled around, and with a great strength I never knew I had, I shoved Trisha Sanders as hard as I possibly could.
Into the lake?
No.
Oh.
Her shrill voice cried out in indignation before she landed butt first on the sidewalk with a single bounce. Eddie shoved me! Jeez.
Where are the gummy bears?
Yep. Eddie Yearwood had been silent up until now, allowing his girl... What? His girl Friday... What? This is an outrage!
Somebody's
That makes no
Friday?
sense!
Wait, where is this? Where are
You
you?
capitalize if that's her name.
Wish I could...
Right there. His girl. His girl.
Okay.
To do all the thinking and talking, but he turned his attention to me. Sneer on his freckled mug. You'll pay for that! Okay.
Sneer on his freck... Oh, okay. I'm getting so lost.
Right after I shoved her girlfriend. What?
She said she was a peaceful person, but after shoving everyone on the
her
sidewalk.
girlfriend. Her... I get it.
Wait, you do?
Wait! No! No! What? Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is why it doesn't make sense. It says, right after I had shoved her girlfriend, made him angry. Him, her. Which is it? Which is it?
Do gummy bears have gender? Or are these gummy bears?
Is these gummy bears?
I think this is just a bad fan fiction overall. But who knows, the second one might be worse.
It was not looking good for me. So I did what anybody in their right mind would do. I ran like it was the apocalypse. X-Men Apocalypse, pretty good movie.
I know, it's
It was really good. All I knew is that I was afraid and I didn't want to get beat up. Especially today of all days. I swerved into it's her birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I swerved into an alley.
Good job. You get a fanfic point for that one.
The adrenaline coursing through me, being able to provide enough of a boost for me to clear a trash can and narrowly avoid crashing into a stray cat.
Is she in a
Wow! Boy oh boy! Crashing into a stray cat really would have done a lot of damage, huh?
In this story, my heart felt like it stopped when I saw what awaited me there.
What?
There was a man, or at least what I assumed.
Is it your grandpa?
It could be. Holding a large ancient book in his clawed hands.
It's one of those book portals.
It's Sonic. He chanted something in a deep, ominous voice while holding it before
This is like an origin story.
This just came out of nowhere, completely fixated on it as if it was the most precious thing in existence. The figure was small, and though any facial features were invisible to me, he had on the tackiest hat I'd ever seen. It looked like a rooster's comb made out of red leather and was huge on him. Of course, it wasn't even the bizarre part. The book in his hand was glowing. I repeat, it was freaking glowing with a blue light that sputtered and sparkled like an unearthly bolt of lightning. I had built up so much momentum by this point, I had to stop running, even though my mind tried to process this ungodly sight.
Oh no.
Look out! My voice was hoarse. Oh. My voice was hoarse and desperate as I twirled in a last-ditch effort to avoid running into him. How fast are you going that you cannot stop? It's like almost crash into a cat layer. You can stop. A human can stop running in like 2 seconds. No! We collided.
I don't even know where
him
you're
falling
at.
back against the concrete wall.
No!
No!
We'll come and care for you.
No, not again. We collided him falling back against the concrete wall and onto the ground. The glowing book flew to the ground and in front of me, still lit, now even more intensely than ever. You fool! He hissed.
You have to hiss it.
How do you hiss that?
How do you even hiss it?
He hissed, full of more malice than even Eddie had been.
I honestly didn't, but I wish I had. Did what? I gazed down at my trembling hands. blue. They were now glowing blue, as brightly as the book was. The tome shook violently, now suspended in the air, above my head. A concentrated beam of blue light swallowed my head. What? Okay. Then my shoulders and arms, and torso and legs. I felt as if I was being eaten alive. A loud roar erupted in the air all around me, drowning out all my terrified screams. Oh. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Fate was lucky enough to let me rest a while, so at least I couldn't die in fright quite yet. My eyes rolled back in my head and I fainted.
What's that behind your ear? It's the choir.
Oh shoot! When my eyes came open, I knew right away that I wasn't in Compton anymore.
What?
Yeah.
She lives in Compton?
I don't know.
She's straight out of Compton?
I heard that movie was pretty good.
Let's go review Straight Outta Compton.
I've never seen it. I could feel grass on my hands and legs and beneath my sweater. And after a few moments of recollecting the events that led up to this and gathering my belongings, I reluctantly set up. The only way I could describe my location was beautiful.
It was maybe 20 minutes later that I felt the ground first rumble. Earthquake? Landslide? A creepy wizard guy came back for me? All these flashed through my brain when I heard it again. Whatever it was coming from behind me. I whirled around, taking a defensive position. Oh! You lose your fanfic point! When I saw what I can saw without...
Does it say that?
When I saw what I can saw without a doubt were the two ugliest creatures I ever laid eyes upon in my life. Geez, sounds like she's the bully here. Maybe that's the twist at the end. She's pushing people, she's calling these guys ugly, she's calling the creepy wizard guy creepy. They looked like giant, gangly frogs with hair and clothes. One was orange with red fur, and the other a sickly pale green with mossy purple fur. They had ears like those creepy Furby things from Gremlins. And every lumbering step they took, the ground shook.
Doesn't sound like gummy bears, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Where are they
I
coming
like this next line.
You've got to be kidding me. That's our line. I don't like to whine. Yeah, right. But can you really blame me? They continued shuffling.
I've been wanting this whole story, whatever your name is.
Might as well just rename that.
What's your name?
We really need to know her name. Is it Ellie?
Her name's not Lily, it's Margaret Annabelle Thorne.
I think
Margaret.
Ew, that's such an old lady name.
Gummibeer, springend red ik mij weer keer op keer. Daarom heet ik ook een gummibeer. Ik ben een gummibeer.
Who's that? The orange one pointed at me. Voice slowed.
Is that
and
the voice you're
confused.
gonna use for the orange one?
If he has any more lines, because the story ends here soon. This one was definitely not a Nobel Prize winner. It's a weird whatever. I froze, too horrified to move. She dressed so funny! The green-purple one had a similar, albeit deeper voice. He scratched his head, and in
Deeper.
and in the same dull confusion as the first one, she looked like she never seen ogres before.
Oh, you can't take it anymore.
Oh no.
We ogres never seen her before neither. We should take funny clothes later to Dookie. Maybe you give us a reward. The orange one nodded to the green one. I thought it was purple! Oh, I just had purple hair, okay.
Oh, okay.
And they both began walking toward me with their clumsy, albeit, I don't even know what that word means. very effectively intimidating gait. It's spelled G-A-I-T. I don't know what that means.
They had gates with them. What?
The spell of my fear. This is not a spell. It's actual. It's an emotion.
This story is
Not a spell. You stupid Margaret. Stupid Margaret.
Who wrote this story?
I don't know. We're gonna talk. I began running for my life for the second time that day.
Twice in one day. What a crazy day. Yeah, it's your birthday. Oh my gosh.
Why would you run for gummy bears?
I think these
Really?
are ogres. They're ogres.
The orange ogre. Oh, there's ogre.
They're ogres.
Okay.
They're ogres.
Oh.
They're ogres. They're ogres. They're ogres. They're ogres. They're ogres.
Grimy! Zoomy! Come quick! There's a human in here! A horror-stricken voice came from my unknown. I twirled around only to find that I was face to face with a small bear!
Finally, gummy bears are in this.
And of course! It wasn't teddy bear. This one was small, with the curl of hair over her.
It's a female gummy bear. What are you, sexist?
Yes!
Oh, okay.
She was yellow from head to toe and dressed like Robin Hood. Wow! Wow! Like Robin Hood? Is this canon? Her paws had flown up to her mouth like startled doves landing on a perch, and her eyes bugged out at the sight of me.
That is a creepy thought. Gummy bear's eyes just bulging out at you.
Oh man. Another tiny bear was beside her. This one pink and in a red outfit with a feathered cap. He was pink and about the size of my granddad's old hound dog.
What a random... Okay.
He swung a toy sword at me defensively. Who are you? My pint-sized aggressor demanded. And how did you get in here? I stepped back away from them, confused, and about to ask them the same thing. This isn't your world. Why would you ask them that?
It's almost done. It looks like the story
When
ends abruptly.
8 more footsteps interrupted me, I turned back only to find, oh joy! More bears.
Well, that sums up everything.
Another was blue with a brown shirt. Another female was orange and red with a blue dress, and she seemed ready to hit me with the rolling pin she held tightly in her fist. Rolling pin? Really? That's your weapon of choice. The last one was short, with a green hat and a scowl etched into its features. He snapped! Who left the secret passage open? I told you kids, time and again, and look what happened.
Don't stop me sucking it, groupie! The orange bear snapped, swinging her rolling pin for effect. How do you swing a rolling pin? Placing blame isn't gonna help what's already happened. We have more
What
important
happened?
to tend to. They keep saying everything's happened, but nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Nothing. They all started chattering.
Nothing.
Good. They all started chattering at once. If not at me, then to each other. My head was pounding. My entire body was sore.
That's some serious symptoms. You're probably dying.
She's very about to have a heart attack, and that's why the story ends abruptly.
Niet weer, springend red ik mij weer keer op keer. Daarom heet ik...
I had run for my life twice today. You already said that. What? Once from the ogres, and once from 2 people who bore an uncanny likeness to them. And not to mention that I had been taken away from my home and sent to whatever godforsaken place this was. I pulled at my hair with both hands, yelling. All 6 bears stopped and stared at me. I continued, breathing heavily. All I wanted today was to go for a walk and avoid my family.
Wow!
This is the hero. And instead I got taken away from home by blue lines from a book.
Margaret!
The purple bear stepped forward, his brow quirked.
Did you say blue lightning? From a book, from a book,
Real funny. Real funny. I nodded. Yeah. He looked to the others, who looked back and forth between him and I. The purple bear sighed over.
well, for starters, my name is Gummi. Allow me to try and explain what's going on here.
Go ahead and explain what's going on. Yeah, go ahead.
Gummi!
Go ahead.
It's there!
Yeah, let's go ahead and scroll down, see what it says.
It
See?
doesn't say anything more.
Oh, the story seems to be over.
I've already had like, I don't know, how many meltdowns in this episode? 4. Okay.
Oh my gosh, the quarter.
4. 25 cents.
Watch out, don't drop that. Hand it to me very carefully so we can continue this video. Oh no!
Gummibeer, springend red ik mij weer keer op keer. Daarom heet ik ook een gummibeer. Ik ben een gummibeer. Ik ben een gummibeer.
So, our first fan fiction on the Metal Gear category is 12 Days of Christmas. I don't know. And the second one.
Metal Gear Christmas Carol.
It's a Metal Gear Christmas Carol. We'll make that one head, so whatever. Heads. Metal Gear Christmas Carol.
I was hoping we'd get that one. Alright, why aren't we doing this for a Christmas episode?
I have no idea. Chapter 1. Ebenezer Snake. The narrator walked to the side of the stage and took a seat in a chair as the curtain opened.
Who's the narrator?
We begin in the office of Snake and Ocelot. What? Ocelot's in here. We know all this, by the way. We know who all these guys are. Except for the narrator. Where Ebenezer Snake was greedily counting his money, and Bob Ryden first name isn't Bob.
This isn't canon.
This is not canon so far. This could be a prologue. Ebenezer Snake, Big Boss. Okay, so this snake is not Solid Snake, it's the Big Boss Naked Snake. Counted his money bitterly and greedily, while Bob Ryden, whatever, was writing an accounting book. Are you done yet, Snake? Are you done yet? Snake grumbled. You've been behind your work since October. Bah, humbug. Snake walked over to the stove with a cigar in his hands. He opened it and stuck his cigar in. Wait, he stuck his cigar in the stove? It's one way to light it, I guess. And took it out. If it can light my cigar, it's hot enough to keep you warm. Besides, it hurts my throat. Coal costs money. Why should I pay for more than necessary? He sat at his desk and continued counting money with his cigar in his mouth.
You have no idea how emotionally draining these videos are.
They really are. Like, we're so just out. Come on, step it up!
Ryden stopped, warmed his hands up by breathing into them and rubbing them together. It's not really that effective.
Wait, isn't he a robot? Like, does he even get cold anymore? He's just cyborg.
Then looked at the clock. Mr. Snake, I was wondering if I could leave early today. Is this just like completely copying the entire Christmas Carol script, but
It
with
sounds
no
like
gear
it's
clarification?
an exact copy.
Snake looked up at Ryden with a questioning look. What makes a difference?
That's a really good Snake impression.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Snake looked up at Ryan with the question that...
It's Christmas Eve! He exclaimed in shock.
Snake looked at his calendar.
So it is. He took a cigar to his mouth. Are you fully caught up with your work? No, but I think you leave early would mean that you would be more behind your work.
So letting you leave would be out of the question, right? Yes, Mr. Snake. Ryan quietly went back to his work. Okay. Suddenly the door of the office burst open to the jolly 30-year-old Johnny Emmerich. What?
Johnny Emmerich? Why are they changing the first name?
You have got to be kidding me.
I'm wondering who they're going to have to be like the ghosts. That's all I'm really curious about at this point. Sorrow, obviously, is going to be a ghost. Psychomantis, probably.
Oh.
Psychomantis is going to read our fanfiction history, and he is going to be... So I see that you've been reading Gummi Bears fanfiction. Meryl! Snake asked as his head shot up in surprise. Yes, my wife. We got married this past spring, remember? Johnny stuttered a little, trying to cover up the apparent change in cast. Yes, I remember. Johnny reclaimed his composure. Anyway, we wanted to invite you to the Christmas dinner at our house tomorrow night. Can't work, were the only words he said in reply. But Uncle Snake, it would mean so much to both of us. Snake is not an uncle. Definitely not to Johnny Sosky or Johnny Emmerich. Definitely not to Meryl.
The fact that I like this series makes me feel more dead inside.
Yeah, I was wondering if that would happen. Scrolling. Let's find the ghost.
Oh, no. Did you find Otacon? No, Naomi's going to his place to get him over here. But who will play Scrooge?
Wait,
I don't even want to know.
are they breaking the fourth wall?
I don't even want to know.
Wait,
I don't even want to know.
are they breaking the fourth wall?
I don't even want to know.
Wait,
I don't even want to know.
are they breaking the fourth wall?
I don't even want to know.
Wait,
I don't even want to know.
are they breaking the fourth wall?
I don't even want to know.
Wait,
I don't even want to know.
are they breaking the fourth wall?
I don't even want to know.
Wait,
I don't even want to know.
are they breaking the fourth wall?
I don't even want to know.
Wait,
I don't even want to know.
are they breaking the fourth wall?
I don't even want to know.
Wait,
I don't even want to know.
are they breaking the fourth wall?
I don't even... I mean, Snake's sister. Snake doesn't have a sister! Olga said she'd swap roles with her if she needed to. Okay, everything's going well so far. Yeah, so far. What do you mean? A spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. Isn't that one of your Chinese proverbs, Mei-Ling?
That's racist.
I know. It means that you shouldn't underestimate how destructive a minor problem can be. But we really shouldn't worry about your problems too much. Liquid and Vamp were two huge problems, and stop talking about me! Liquid!
Snake went about his usual way home, the narrator explained. He ate his dinner in the tavern, where people were celebrating while he sat alone in the corner. That sounds about right, actually. Then he walked home in the cold alone. Snake walked up to his door and looked closely at the door knocker. What the? He mumbled. Bah! It must be my imagination. It's his imagination that he has a door knocker? Okay. He walked inside and went into his room to get some night clothes. He came out and took his cigar and smoked it in front of a fireplace, and then he looked up at the painting of a young version of himself and a beautiful young woman. Suddenly, a face appeared in the painting. What the f***? He rubbed his eyes. That tavern might have sold me some bad food. I'll shut them down if I... Ebenezer Snake! A ghostly voice wailed. Who's there? Oh, he says I, but he says it in the weirdest way. I am a spirit forced to walk the earth. Who are you? Show yourself. A transparent image of an elderly man in chains came down from the painting in the fireplace. He was holding a huge bag with the chains connected to his left hand and a spinner with a revolver on his right. I am Jacob. What? No, he's not. He's Ocelot. Snake gasped in disbelief. No, you've been dead for 7 years.
Oh my god. What a long 7 years it's been.
Ocelot said mournfully.
I've been cursed, but by greed and selfishness, I walk this earth for all eternity.
Then why are you here? If you continue the current lifestyle you've been living, you shall share the same fate as me. You will be visited by 3 ghosts tonight, starting at the stroke of midnight. Ghosts? Bah humbug. I don't believe in ghosts. Didn't see that one coming. Oh no wait, I did, because it's in the story.
Then how you explain my presence, Snake? He should. Snake was taken aback by this and became silent. You will be visited by 3 ghosts. They will show you your past, present, and future. He began to leave, but he was weighed down by the bag. He sighed a heavy sigh. Ah, my fate is truly a terrible one, and this weight is a constant reminder. He picked up the bag.
Okay, is that it? Is that the end of the story?
No,
Tell me.
we got more. We got more. The visit by his old partner had shaken Snake. He silently convinced himself that it was all hallucination brought on by food poisoning. That's not food poisoning.
Yeah, when I get food poisoning, I don't hallucinate Ocelot.
So he went to bed for cutting the ordeal. Alright. Anyway, it's time for you to get in a costume. A yell from a female was heard.
It's gonna be Otacon.
The 2 of them went to check it out. They saw Olga Gerlukovich.
She sounds like gargling. Olga glug glug glug.
At the bottom of the stairs to the basement, on the ground holding her ankle. Oh my god. Olga, are you okay? Snake shouted down to her. No!
I think I hurt my ankle.
She yelled up at him.
Oh, this story's going downhill.
Snake quickly... Ooh, it's so hard to be upbeat right now.
Do you want me to finish this off for you? It's 1 sentence, I think I can handle it. Snake quickly walked down the stairs to help her when he slipped.
How do you quickly walk? Just run! What's the point of quickly walking? Your friend's hurt!
He slipped. The world's greatest soldier in the world slipped while trying to quickly walk down the stairs.
Big Boss.
That is Big Boss.
I thought that was Snake.
No, it's been Big Boss. He's been smoking the cigar. They've had all bad characters.
Oh!
Mei Ling, Olga.
Oh! No!
Otacon isn't even here. They have Johnny.
It was solid.
Why are they using all the worst characters here? Except for Big Boss.
Johnny Sasaki?
He quickly grabbed onto the railing to avoid falling further.
Oh! That's only something the world's best show.
Is this the action? The snake's just like an elderly man trying to get downstairs? Why are the stairs wet? He turned to Mei Ling. Get the janitor and get a doctor! Mei Ling ran to get them, leaving Snake to wonder who's gonna fill in for Olga now. I guess we'll never know, because that's the last chapter and the last sentence.
Oh, who was this by this masterpiece?
It's by, I wonder if it's by the same person that didn't finish our last fanfiction.
1040.
Mars 1040. Let us down. Go to the first page. I want to see if this guy's been active recently. I need to know if, like, this maniac is still out
Winter
there.
Cabin Conundrum.
That's back in 2014, so this guy's probably not alive anymore. He probably offed himself after writing
Whoa,
Winter Cabin Conundrum.
hey.
This maniac is no longer in the world. After the review. think the review is going to be longer than the fan fictions themselves, because I have a lot to say this time. I was killed during the last episode, and the first episode we were just getting our footing. Yeah.
I killed you. That was fun.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about, okay, Gummi Bears. We'll talk about that first. Hated it. You have a story called Gummi Bears. You want to see Gummi Bears. I get that they were trying to have a human in the Gummi Bear world, but it just came out of nowhere. Like, why Gummi Bears? Why is she taking the Gummi Bear world? There was no setup, like her...
Warlock.
Yeah, maybe it was her grandpa, maybe? We'll never know, because the story's not finished. I guess that's our running theme today, is just unfinished stories, because both of them totally unfinished at really strange parts. At least the Metal Gear one had 2 chapters, but those 2 chapters were around the same length as the Gummi Bears one. So about the same length for both of them. The Gummi Bears one was just not investing at all. I didn't like the main character. She seemed like a loser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, here's the thing I really want to complain about. Is the description. The description, we'll read it sometime later, you'll read it, I've already read it. It says, oh, it's a great story, the narrator, we learned that she, like, wanted to commit suicide. And, like, so, yeah, everything makes sense. Yeah, and the Gummi Bears have to help her out, suicide, yeah. And I was like, when I read that, I was like, this is us. We have to read this story. And then we read it, and there's nothing. Just, the description is a complete...
Margaret.
Well, all we get is the character's name once, and we forget it because she's just not memorable. Ow! Gosh!
Okay, sorry.
That had more action just now than anything in the Gummi
Probably
Bears
didn't
story.
see that, but I hit my phone.
Do you have anything to say about Gummi Bears and how disappointing it was?
It's really stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice better than that. That was...
On to Metal Gear, which is also terrible. It was an exact copy. They're ripping off A Christmas Carol exactly. I get there are a lot of there are a lot of Christmas Carol movies out there. Be a little creative, you know. It doesn't have to be the same old. Oh, there's Scrooge and he gets visited by Ebenezer Ghost, Ebenezer Snake.
I don't even know that. I mean, which snake I think he was even talking about, really.
Yeah, they didn't do a very good job of distinguishing between Big Boss and Snake. I guess it really doesn't matter to the average reader, and it doesn't matter at all in the world, because the story's never finished.
Why are we treating it like it actually matters?
Yeah, 6 people have seen this story ever, probably. We've talked more about this story than the narrator, the creator of this, probably ever did. He woke up one morning and said, I like Metal Gear, and I like A Christmas Carol. I think I'll make a story. And then, like, the next day he woke up and was just like, time to go kill myself. I have no idea why he changed characters' first names. Is he afraid that somebody's going to give him a copyright claim? No one cares! Why would you change it? They have real names in the stories. If you really like Metal Gear, you'd know that. Geez, it's the time of the night where we decide which fan fiction is better. As if such a thing could exist. I think I know, just barely, because this is really tough. I did not have fun with these.
I think the Gummi Bear. I had more fun with the Gummi Bear one.
I gotta pick the Metal Gear one.
Yeah, just because you like Metal Gear?
No, it's not just that. It's because I read the description, and I was expecting so much, and I got so little. That's really what it is. I was just so disappointed. At least the Metal Gear one, it says A Christmas Carol.
Well, we got to do a whole bunch of goofy voices for the Gummi Bear one, that's why I liked it.
I think the Metal Gear one's better. This is the first time we've ever disagreed. I don't know, I guess it's a tie. There's no tiebreakers here. Whatever. It's a tie. No one cares. Cheese, do you have anything to say before this terrible, terrible video ends.
Go out and see Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice.
Gummibeer, springend rot ik mij weer keer op keer. Daarom heet ik ook een gummibeer. Ik ben een gummibeer.